speaking to Aravind Risala. Let's start with a brief about your participation at the event today.
Well, GISEC is one of the best events in the UAE, and not only UAE, Middle East, globally also. We're honored to be here. We were very excited post-COVID to participate in a face-to-face live event, which is amazing. And we've been striving to do the face-to-face because, as you know, the interactivity within the Middle East, and people here, they like to talk to you face-to-face instead of just going into phone calls and what have you. So it's mainly the culture. We're doing a lot of great things with SANS. It's a non-stop adventure of creating new curriculum and new cybersecurity courses, and also new products to gauge people around the world and make sure they don't sit back and relax because hackers are not. All right, they're continuously looking for victims. They're always on the run, advancing their skills while COVID kind of pushed a lot of governments and corporate back, since they work from home, to say, all right, we don't have budget for training, we don't have budget for new tools, we don't have, while the whole world is advancing, the hackers are not sitting back, they're learning, they're fetching into new accounts to hack and new companies to capture and kind of do ransomware and collect money and being vicious, in other words. And we've seen it throughout this whole year what happened. Many examples can be given, but I don't want to deviate. I want to go straight into why we are at GISEC. We're at GISEC to tell the people that we have a lot of new things that can benefit their organization. We want to tell governments that we still have many products, many new products also that we've developed, all right, in training and programs, all right, to build the capabilities of people, because it's a non-stop and ongoing building, all right. You cannot just sit back and relax. Advancement is always the way to go. So the latest that we've focused on, not only our 65 plus courses that we have, we're focusing a lot on the cloud. We're talking about cloud forensics, cloud pen testing, you name it. And you can see from the roadmap, okay, all the new cloud curriculum, the open source, advancing our courses to the next level, updating our courses, which is to not only be with the market trend, all right, but at the same time making sure that this market trend we build as SANS, all right. As you know, we've built the pillars of cybersecurity. We've been around since '89, and there is not one day that we stop. It's an ongoing way to protect organizations, to teach organizations and governments the new trends, what's happening on cybersecurity, and build the foundation. We also have the CyberStart. The CyberStart is also, I want to showcase it, because if you want to look at training, okay, building capabilities doesn't start with, hey, I graduated from college, now it's time to go into cyber. You have to build capabilities at a younger age, all right? When we say younger age, schools, grades 8 to 12, all right, you have to instill the cybersecurity mindset, all right? And this is what we don't have much in the Middle East. We're still, with all due respect, we're still a bit on the passive side of when it comes to cybersecurity, at teaching students cybersecurity. Now we're starting in the universities where, yes, they're integrating the cybersecurity degrees and other things. They're partnering with top universities, especially in the UAE and KSA. But still, you need to build that foundation, and the foundation starts from schools. All right, you build the foundation in those school students, and you get the future warriors and future defenders of the country. Okay, This year also, we're starting in Q3. We're going back to the face-to-face live events.
Okay.
And those live events are just, people are asking for it. They want to see the instructor live. They want to learn from the instructor while we take precautions because we're not post-COVID yet. We're still in the pandemic. So we're taking all types of precautions, but we're opening that door for people to say, I want to see the instructor. I want to ask them the face-to-face questions. I want to have that interactivity. And we have that through the live online, which we've been running since March 2020, and we've had it since 2006, but we kind of activated it again in March 2020 when COVID hit us. And it's been successful, but people in the Middle East, they're more, as I said before, they're more on the face-to-face. We're more, not on the virtual side. We got used to the virtual now, but we still have that culture of, I want to see you, I want to talk to you face-to-face. I don't want to talk to a screen or a machine, okay? So we're going into SANS Summer Dunes, which is from 14th to 19th of August. Then we have the Kingdom Cloud Security. We're going into also in September, we're going into Egypt also as Cairo, SANS Cairo, September 2021. We have the SANS Cyber Safari 2021 in October, and we have the biggest event, all right, in Dubai, all right, during the Gulf 2021. Another aspect that we're doing is the academies, and this is a lot of governments, they're loving it, they want it. Okay, we're going away, we're moving away from the conventional way of academies, of 8 weeks, 12 weeks academies, and we're going into more of a, let's do a skills and aptitude assessment, all right, analyze that student, understand where their passion is, and where they fit, if they fit in the cybersecurity world, and then we put them on a path, a career path of, for example, forensics, pen testing, the industry control systems, the defense, the SOC, and all other management even, and it's all related into specific cybersecurity. All right, so the academies that we have, they're discipline-focused academies. For example, Forensics Academy. Okay, 4 weeks, 3 courses, bootcamp style. They come out ready to join the workforce and make a difference. Okay, many other products I can talk about, like the SANS Technology Institute, where we have a bachelor's degree, accredited bachelor's degree, and accredited master's degree. I'll stop here, and I want to thank you very much for having me. I appreciate you very much, and hope to see you guys soon.
Thank you for speaking to everyone. I have a few more questions, if that's okay with you.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. So you spoke about the pandemic, and you said that the security threat has changed a lot. Would you also say that the demand for such courses have also increased compared to the previous years?
It's a very good question. Yes, absolutely, especially the new courses. So I'm going to step back a little bit and tell you a bit about the training in cybersecurity. When the pandemic hit us, all right, a lot of companies weren't ready. SANS, we've been ready since 2006. We've had the live online, we've had the on-demand, we have different modalities. So all what we had to do is say, all right, we're moving from face-to-face, and you have the guaranteed SANS quality through live online. And it was an easy way to do it. We also focused during that time, because we're staying home, we're working from home, most of our instructors and the C-level and what have you. So it gave us some time back from traveling, okay? And we focused more on building, all right? So we updated the curriculum on a regular basis. We're talking about all 65 plus courses. We moved the pieces around to go with the market trend. The threat landscape grew so it grew so big, and it became massive because, as I said earlier, hackers don't stop. You have the good and the bad, and always some people they take the easy way, while the good, all right, tries to overcome the bad. It's an unfortunate world where the bad is gaining traction. We're not doing enough as governments, as countries. We're not doing enough in educating, as I said, our kids about cyber, the students, teenagers about cyber, school students, even in school, in universities. You know, we have to do more. We're doing a little bit in the Middle East and Africa, and even in Turkey. We have to do more, because the more we do, the less effect those hackers and those offenders will have an impact on all of us. So the threat landscape grew massively. Not enough warriors or defenders to fight it. I want to send a message to everyone that if you stop, all right, there is no one to be blamed except you, because you allowed people into your house. Protect your environment, protect your government, educate. All right. Without education, without cybersecurity training and education, you're allowing people into your home.
You also briefly spoke about working with schools and colleges as well. How has that panned out? What kind of feedback have you received from them? What kind of feedback have you received about your programs?
Look, the programs are custom built for age groups, all right? And this is where we found the success. Because if you take a 16-year-old and you put them in a SANS 6-day training, not all of them can sustain it, all right? The attention span might be 3 hours, 4 hours, but when you put someone for 9 hours, this is for professionals. This is for people that are at the workplace hungry to learn, hungry to sustain 6 days and come out learning more than what they have learned during college days or universities. And we've had a lot of people telling us that, and we know that. We're also a research center in cybersecurity. So when you specify that age group, and when you work on not only the skill level, the psychological level, then you win. You get them engaged, you get them wanting to learn cybersecurity. You get them into a phase where not only they want that program, they want more. And this is where we have to sustain the long term. So this is what we've done for the Cyber Start, for example, in schools. It was a great success. Yeah, you can find a lot of study cases, not only in the UAE, and we started it in the UAE in 2013, 2014, and it was a great successful program. We built the foundation. We did it in the UK. We've been doing it in the UK for the past 5 years, throughout the schools in the UK, and it's been a great success too, and it's an ongoing. US also, we have done it in the US, and it's still an ongoing success in the US. You can see the Girls Go Cyber or Girls Go Cyber Start. That's for a Cyber Start standpoint. So we're also focusing on the minorities when it comes to girls, ladies. When we talk cybersecurity, we cater to everyone. All right, we're a neutral organization. It's just the fact that you have to encourage people to go in, especially minorities, and make them believe that they can do it. When we go into universities, we have a cyber exercise program, which is also a cyber drill, I call it. We give them training, all right. We give them the assessments, to see their appetite for cybersecurity. We kind of test their skills indirectly, all right. So they kind of a gamified approach to assessments. They're not being assessed, actually. They don't believe they're being assessed. They believe that they're integrating into testing something, which is the way to go. So it's a gamified approach to bringing them over to showcase their skills, what they lack, what they don't. We create a program for 5 days or 2 weeks. All right, we put them in throughout that program from different aspects of the cybersecurity disciplines, and then we give them defend your country, defend your infrastructure, and we build that. We bring the red team from our side, and they'll be the blue team. Okay, and it's quite interesting kind of a competition, and it's an eye opener for everyone that you have a fantastic warriors or fantastic defenders ready to be. You just have to equip them with the right knowledge to be at the forefront and defend your country.
Thank you, Ned, for speaking to
Thank
Urban
you.
Reseller.
Appreciate it.
It was nice having you with us today.
Great. Thank you very much.